deliver the goods. Now icing to Vegas. I saw Nikolai Ehlers' parents and his sister, whose name is Caroline. So it's only fitting that he's a Carolina Hurricane. And that means so much to him, that Rod uses him, when he's got a lead late. And that's where Ehlers' hockey IQ, his feel, his no-panic nature can be impactful defensively just as it has been offensively.
Face-off to the right of Carter Hart. Aho will take it against Tomas Hertl. 4:10 left in the third period. 4:10 to the Stanley Cup for Carolina here in Game 6. Vegas wins the draw. Howden into the Kane zone. He'll drop it. That shot put right on, fended off by Bussey. Anderson, he'll keep it in for Vegas into the corner. Slavin with a chance to clear. Kept in by Vegas. Behind the net, Howden. Back up top, Anderson. And they'll go right back for Howden. He'll turn. His shot blocked by Chatfield. Long drive by Dorofeev, and that's kicked away by Bussey. Now Martinuk trying to clear. Dorofeev kept it in and lost it. Aho able to bat this one to the Vegas blue line.
You got to think John Tortorella's getting up on his base, already standing up. I think as soon as Vegas advances it, out comes Carter Hart.
3:20 left here in the third period. Hall picks off the Vegas pass at center ice. Rims back around. Worked here for Hanifin. He'll give it to Theodore. Back to Noah Hanifin. Now Eichel. Hart drifting out of his crease. Eichel in the Kane zone. Hart makes his way to the bench. Empty net for Vegas. Extra attacker. Theodore puts it out in front. Bussey gets to it. Still loose side of the net. He had it, couldn't cover it. Empty net again. Hertl shot. That's going to be blocked. Blocked by Blake. Blake wanted to go deep with it. Good job by Theodore to take it away from the Canes winger.
That's got a great ring to it. Blocked by Blake.
Now knocked down at the Canes blue line to Ehlers. He'll get it to Eichel. Little high flip. Bussey gets a shoulder to it. Miller in the corner. Plays it along the boards. Deflected back. Long drive. Bussey with a save. Rebound out in front. Bussey. Oh, damn. Bussey. Tomas Hertl looks to the ground in dejection. And Brandon Bussey. Another stop for the driver.
The driver makes ridiculous saves even when he's on his arse. He made the first save with his glove, and so now he's in a position goaltenders don't want to be in, on the arse, and makes the save with rebound control.
Well,
I didn't know we had another commercial break, but take us to it then.
You catch your breath and get off of your arse and get ready for the final 2:21 as Carolina, a 2-0 lead, 2 minutes and 21 seconds away from the Stanley Cup. Here, it's game number 6 of the Stanley Cup Final on the Hurricanes Radio Network.
Hear that? That's the sound of digital instants from the North Carolina Education Lottery. With instant wins, progressive jackpots, and bonus games right from your phone. It's non-stop chances to win like you've never seen or heard before.
Oh, yeah! Big money!
Visit nclottery.com to get in on the action. Must be 18 to play. See prize and odds charts at nclottery.com/digital-instants for details. Problem gambling helpline 877-718-5543.
When you drive a vehicle so reliable it's backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty, you stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see what you're capable of in a vehicle that inspires confidence around every corner. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available. Warranties include 10-year 100,000-mile powertrain and 5-year 60,000-mile basic. Warranties are limited. See retailer for details.
Ambition comes in all shapes and sizes. At First Citizens Bank, we're fit for your ambitions, whatever shape they may take. Whether you're planning for today or tomorrow, we've got the flexibility and know-how to help you reach your goals. Because we're built for what you're building. First Citizens Bank, fit for your ambition. Learn more at firstcitizens.com/ambition.
2:21 left here in the third period. Carolina, a 2-0 lead over Vegas here in game number 6. Carolina 2:21 away from their second Stanley Cup championship. And their captain, Jordan Staal, wins the draw. Empty net, other end of the rink for Vegas. This puck knocked down, they're going to say offside, was Mark Jankowski.
Oh, they're going to call an intentional offside. This is a huge break for Vegas. Jankowski was trying to knock it down to avoid icing. He was slightly offside. So immediately I'm hoping for a neutral zone draw. So now the faceoff flips to the other side. Jordan Staal has been, and this is rare for any centerman. Rod Brindamore could do this, excel in both faceoff dots.
Staal against Hurdle. Played back to the point. Vegas will win the draw. Sent down low. Eichel with it now, left wing boards. Shot by Theodore, hammered, and there's that lively end board. It'll be kept alive by Dorothea. Extra attacker again for Vegas. Empty net. Carolina in the lead. Out in front. It'll work his way across. Eichel's there. Bussy gets across on Stone. Jankowski to it.
What a save.
Corner. He's made a bunch of those here in this third period. 1:45 left. Loose puck. Shackfield. He will close in on Dorothea. Vegas able to keep it in. Marner behind the net of Brandon Bussy. Marner looking for an outlet. 1:35 to go. Now a chance. That shot blocked out in front. Oh, what a job by Seth Jarvis. He'll ice it. Who cares? Puck coming back into the Kane zone. 1:25 away from the Stanley Cup.
John Tortorella's got a decision to make, Mike, because his offensive guys are tired. He's the only coach that can call a timeout. I think he's going to do it, but he's going to. He just signaled. This is a break. I don't know if I would have done that.
Las Vegas 30-second timeout.
Of course, Carolina can't change.
Timeout.
If he had a few more guys that he could go to, because fatigue would have been a massive issue for the Hurricanes. Bussy continues to make huge saves. But have you ever seen a better period from the Hurricanes with everything on the line of fronting shots, blocking shots, like an accordion, all areas of the defensive zone, just paying the price, and paying the price again.
Well, it's what we have come accustomed to from this team, doing whatever it takes to find a way to get a win. Heading into this period, shots were 16-14 in favor of Carolina. It's now 22-21 in favor of Vegas, but the only stat that matters right now is 2-0. Carolina with 1:25 to go here in the third. Taylor Hall, Jackson Blake, each with their 7th of this postseason. In Carolina, 85 seconds away from winning the hardest trophy in sports to bring home. Face off to the right of Bussy. Staal wins it away from Hurdle. Can they clear? Jankowski finds room and sends it over the blue line. Vegas has to reload. This one is sent around the boards and offside are the Golden Knights with 1:13 remaining here in this third period.
Carolina narrowly avoided too many men on the ice because even with that Vegas timeout, guys were still taxed. So as soon as that puck got out for Mark Jankowski, everybody scurried to the bench. So that's a very fortunate offside. Carolina got the change they needed, but by a whisker to avoid a too many men on the ice infraction.
Now the face-off at center ice. Net still empty for Vegas. And now here's a turnover. A chance for Ehlers. Bingo! 3-0 Carolina. And you can start to polish the Stanley Cup. The Canes right now are 68 seconds away from winning their second NHL title.
Wow! As Ehlers celebrates coming back to the bench with both arms. This is awaiting teammates. Still not in a totally joyous state, but you're pretty close to it. Wow! After Carolina off of that icing, found a way to get the puck out, got a change, forced a turnover in the neutral zone, and Ehlers buried it. Second empty netter this series.
1 minute remaining here in Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. Vegas not going away. Anderson with a shot. That goes over the top of Bussey's net. Hanifin tries to center it. 50 seconds to go. Carter Hart stays in the net for Vegas. So no extra attacker. 40 seconds left here in the third period. Carolina this close to the Stanley Cup. Slavin to the loose puck. Pawed down. Opportunity here. Another chance. Svechnikov gets the shot. Hart makes the save. 20 seconds to go. 8 years ago, when Rod Brindamore was hired to be the head coach of the Carolina Hurricanes, he said the mission was to be the best team in the NHL. 5 seconds away. Played out, and the Carolina Hurricanes are the best team in the NHL. They won the 2026 Stanley Cup. It's yours, Carolina, and it's coming back to North Carolina. The Stanley Cup. We got a passenger on the plane tomorrow, and the Hurricanes are world champions.
Pinch me so I know this is real and just not the perfect dream.
Your dream's a reality, Trip Tracy. The Canes are the champions of the National Hockey League.
Wow, what a group of legends. They will walk together as legendary brothers for the rest of their lives. The best coach in hockey that hoisted the cup 20 years ago. He knew that hoisting that cup would change the lives of the guys that he led. And he wanted it so badly for the group that he coaches, because he wanted their lives to change, and they're going to. I can't believe it. And this is the way. I mean, you couldn't have played a better closeout game, Mike. You couldn't have played it better.
Brandon Bussey in his third playoff start. All 3 games in the Stanley Cup final. He shuts out Vegas with a little help from his friends. But the Carolina Hurricanes, story after story that was written this year. Brandon Bussey with the shutout. How fitting is that with where this year started, that Brandon Bussey is in the net in a 3-0 game, and the Carolina Hurricanes are going to get to lift the Stanley Cup in just a few minutes. The hugs going on the ice.